Tuesday. So yesterday I kind of had a 3-day weekend for writing, which was not intentional and kind of unfortunate because I was already struggling with this draft and now I haven't worked on it in like 3 days. Worked on it a lot in 3 days. And I kind of lost a little bit of momentum and I'm tired. So we'll see how this goes. I sort of wrote 37 words yesterday, but 37's not a lot. And some of the words was me writing. I don't know what to do with the scene. So I might just rewrite those words from yesterday. We'll see what happens. But it's almost 5:30. I am going to sprint for, you can't see that probably, 20 minutes and 33 seconds. And then I'm going to start an old Sarah Sutton YouTube live stream and just follow along from there. And yeah, I have coffee. Thank you to my dad for bringing me coffee, making me coffee. And I'm going to try to get to work now. Wish me luck. I did my first sprint and I think it went sort of well. It's kind of a scene that I didn't exactly plan. We sort of did, I just didn't plan it this in depth. So that was kind of fun to play around with. And I don't know how many words I wrote, but oh, 404 words, which is actually really good for me. I'm gonna write that down and yeah, start the YouTube live stream that I will follow along with. I may link it if I remember. And goodbye, friends, for right now. Hello, friends. It has been a long time since I've picked up the camera and filmed something. It is 9:33. I woke up at 4:45, like normal. I could not find my glasses. I finally did find them, but when you can't see, I wouldn't have been able to find them, but yeah. So, yeah, anyway, I stayed in bed for a little while, just like waking up, but I did start writing pretty early, like earlier than I normally do. I think I made it to like 5:20, 5:30ish, 5:20, and I did around about 7 like 20-minute sprints, and I took some breaks in between, and the scenes I was writing were going really well, because I got to like the first kiss scene, and so that was really fun. And I got to a scene where basically I'd kind of written part of it already when I was plotting and outlining, so I wrote it in the wrong tense because it was just plotting, and I kind of just took that and revised it a little bit and put it in there, made it work with what I was already doing. So that was fun and exciting, and it definitely allowed me to write more words than I probably would have been able to without that. It was really nice to have that structure, but or so I have written the most words in this draft today than I have in all the days that I've been working on this draft, or drafting this draft. So that is very exciting. I'm at 3,481 for the day. It's taken me a little while, but to actually write these words, but today feels good. I feel good about today. And it's definitely not the fastest that I've ever written, but you know what? Words are getting written. And so that's all that really matters. I have a half an hour left to write, but even though, like, I want to write, and I think I could get to 4,000 words today if I knew what I was doing, but I don't really know what comes next book. So I think I need to just like replot it and figure out exactly where it is that I'm going next. Like, I have ideas and everything, but not as specific as I want to start drafting or to continue drafting. So I think I'm just going to leave it for now, even though I don't want to leave it at, I have a half an hour left to work and I'm not working. But yeah, so I'm going to be done for today. And then I think tomorrow, instead of starting to draft right away, I'm going to start to like outline some stuff and just maybe even like outline the second half of the book, because I don't want to do it in the time that's not allotted, but I'm also done for today. Like, I don't want to plot right now, but I think if I tell myself to do that tomorrow morning, I'll just have more time to like mentally prepare, and it'll probably be easier if I just tell myself to do it. And yeah, but I'm really excited about today. I've been excited about my projects, but yesterday I only worked on the one project, and that's good. That means I'm still like writing every day. Yesterday was a rough writing day, but I'm motivated to work on my other ideas, and I really want to actually work on them today because I've like been slacking off all week. And so yeah, today was a good day for this project. I think I'm going to go get ready for the next thing, which is going to go work out. And then as soon as I get back, I'm going to start working on the next project. But I started working on draft 2 for book 2. I have notes. Hopefully you can't read all of them, but that is for like just things that I need to do to re-outline this draft for the second draft, and some things that I need to fix specifically in Act 1. Act 1 is definitely the cleanest, and then I have some like a sprinkle of scenes that I really love, and just like vibes and some dialogue that I really like that I want to keep. So I do want to figure out how to keep the stuff that I like but also make it better, and how to fix the stuff that I don't like, and to restructure the things that I do like so that it works as a book. So I am very excited about that. This is going to be the book that I am drafting next. It's not going to be a first draft, it's going to be a second draft. So hopefully, hopefully it goes faster in some places, but it's definitely going to go slower in others. And I feel like I want to be more intentional with this draft, because I'm not just like word vomit. It's more like I actually want to be able to work with this a little bit better. So probably will be slower, but I'm excited for that. And I'm not going to be waking up as early. Thank goodness. Hello, friends. Happy Monday.
I just started a sprint.
I'm during my sprinting time because I don't want to sprint anymore. I'm so close to hitting my goal for the day. That's 3,000 words. Well, actually, it's 3,047 words to be ridiculously exact, because that will hit me at exactly 25K. And I am at 2,960 words for the day. Is that what I was saying? I don't know. And it has been such a struggle to write today. Like, it's been fine, and it was sort of working fine, but I have this really big struggle because I am now on chapter 17. Once I finish chapter 17, I only have 3 more chapters left in this draft, which is craziness. I'm only almost at 25,000 words, and chapter 20 is going to be my last chapter. This is a very small draft, and you guys pretty much know at this point that's been intentional. So we'll see if I can finish this draft within the next few days. And I have this huge struggle. I mean, it's been a huge struggle because, one, for some reason I just don't want to finish this draft, even though I do. I don't want to finish it on like Monday or tomorrow or even Wednesday, because that means that I'll have to like pause and then start my next start my next book to draft in the middle of the week, when I wanted to start it on a Monday. And I don't want to start it in the middle of the week, but I really just should, because I think I already have most of the first act plotted out, and I've kind of, I know what I need to fix in the first draft, and I've wanted to just fix the first draft and then start replotting the rest of it, so that way I don't have to worry about it anymore. Yeah. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Slowly but quickly, because this is such a short draft anyway. I need to write more words. Yeah, so I should just try to finish chapter 17. Okay. Hello friends, I've returned from my crisis and I'm doing better because I don't have to write that scene anymore, but I'm also doing a little bit worse in a different way. It hasn't been fun today, which it's fine. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I will be fine. So, I hit 25K. I did hit it, and then I was like, yay me, I did the thing. But then also like I guess I'm just gonna sit here for the next 20 minutes and do nothing. But I realized that there were some summary things that I left in there, so I just decided to delete those and then write some more until I hit the 25K again. So I wrote over 3,000 words. It was probably around 3,000 like 200-ish words because I didn't have a whole lot of summary stuff, but I did delete that. That has happened, and I hit 25K twice today, which is not something that you can do every day. But yeah, so that was fun. And I realized that I can still talk about this project because it's part of the same world, and it's part of the friend group series, but I have not been. So last week I went to a coffee shop, I want to say on Thursday, and I started to plan out the series. On Friday I started to timeline it and write some things down. This is, so if we're saying that there's series number 1 and there's 5 books, and there's series number 2 and there's 5 books, this is going to be series 2, book 2. So I've drafted this book before. I've tried to revise it multiple times. This time it's actually working. So I have made a list of some things to do in the book as a whole, pretty much. And then I've gone a little bit deeper and I have started to make lists of things to do for each chapter. Act 1 is fairly solid. The first half of Act 2 is also decent, and then it sort of descends into chaos. So I need to fix the chaos and figure out what I want to do with it. I already have lots of ideas. I can't tell you how many times I've skimmed over and read through this draft in like the last week. It's been crazy. So I have done that. I've been working through it. I did, what is it? I want to say that I did Act 1. I went through and did Act 1 on Saturday? Was it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or just Friday and Saturday? I'm not sure. But today I went through and I took notes for the first half of Act 2. So I'm very excited to draft that. To write the second draft is definitely going to have to be a second draft. I can't just revise this. But yeah, I have lots of notes and lots of ideas on what I want to fix and how I want to fix it and how I want to make it better. Yes, so once I'm finished drafting the other book, the book that I've been drafting, I'm going to work on the second draft of this one. And when I'm working on the second draft of Series 2, Book 2, I think I'm going to start working on outlining Series 2, Book 1. And maybe I should do it the other way around, but that's not how I'm going to do it.
We have yellow light today, I guess.
I'm so tired. I have been a writing machine today. I've only been working for 2 hours, and I've basically written 2,000 words. No, 1,500 words, which is better than I feel like I normally do. And it's only like 1,000 words because I was copying and pasting words over from my outline. But sometimes when I outline, I get ideas for scenes, and so I'll just draft those. So I have a couple of those, and one of them is now incorporated into the draft. Not all of it works, but I sort of want to keep it, so I think I'd prefer to like fix the rest of the draft to make it work for that scene than to fix that scene and make it work with the rest of the draft, because I feel like the scene is better than the draft. So I don't remember where I started today. I want to say that I started on chapter 17 this morning, and now I have a run through chapter 17 and chapter 18, and I'm now on chapter 19. Chapter 19 has lots of outline summary words in it, So I need to work through that. I'm probably just going to I'm gonna go on there and see, how many words have I written in this today. Oh, it says 180 already. So I will subtract that once I get there. 190. I think I said 180. 190. And then I have chapter 19 and chapter 20 to work on, and then I'm done. I could probably finish this today, and I really don't want to. But I kind of do. Like, that was totally the goal before. I was just like, I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna finish it. But I wasn't really thinking about it, and now I'm thinking about it, which is a mistake. I just need to finish it. I have, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 3 hours. But if I finish it earlier, I can sleep before I go work out. Because I'm tired. Normally I take a nap in between my sprints. But today I have not yet. This is my break. I'm tired. Okay, I gotta go to work. We're finishing this draft. I'm so scared. It's really bad. It's very messy, but it's almost making me cry. It's such a sad, sweet scene. And I'm not ready to finish this book. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so emotional about this. I have 1 chapter left, you guys. 1 chapter left. And I've almost deleted all of the summary words. And this is definitely not going to hit 30K. Because I'm not writing 2,500 words in this chapter. So anyway. Wait. Should I write the scene from Jules' point of view? Sorry, from my love interest's point of view. So basically I want to do a Sarah Sutton, and I want to write a scene from the other character's point of view. So since I'm writing this book from the guy's point of view, I get to write a scene from the girl's point of view. And I pretty much drafted it already, but I do want to change it and switch it a little bit. So maybe I will do that as well. We'll see what happens. Oh, I'm kind of excited for that. Why am I excited for that and not finish this draft? I don't make sense to me. If I do finish this earlier, I can go sleep or work out earlier and do things earlier. Oh my goodness. That only took like 10 minutes. I still have 53 minutes left in the sprint. Okay, I'm finishing this today. I'm like trying to convince myself. I can't sit here for forever just like waiting. It's only 7:30. I still have like 2.5 hours left. How?
I finished it. It's very bad.
And has a weird ending, but it is done. And I can fix it later. This was just the first draft. This was very much a 0 draft. And I'm going to do a little bit of research on how long I should wait before working on draft 2. I know that I personally need quite a bit of time, but I don't know how much. I should probably give myself 6 months. It's February 28th. I said that would be in August that I can work on this book again, which could be fine, but it also needs a lot of work because I didn't work very hard on the first draft. It was kind of getting me back into drafting and also just getting the words written. So yeah, it's very small. It is a tiny draft. It's like 28,000 words. It's 28,483 words. He's a baby. But I know which book I'm working on next. Sorry, I just realized I haven't gone through all of the outlining, but yeah, I know what I'm doing next for that one. I even have a new draft routine. I don't know if I'm gonna start it tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. So I could start it tomorrow, just have a rest day today, and like chill out the rest of the day. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Bye.